Oh yeah, we back. This is season 2 of the Gentleman's Talk podcast. Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie, like this guest right here, I think y'all, what's said don't gotta be spoken. I'ma let him introduce himself to y'all, and I appreciate him giving me a minute of his time to tap into the Gentleman's Talk podcast. Like I said, yo, we got 2 networks. The number 3, Space Good, Space Brothers, for our old work, for those that cross my path, that we're trying to show them a positive version of themselves, no matter if they changed or not. And shout out to the new network that we curated, that the big homie about to be on. Hey, yo, big homie, tell the hood. The hood probably already know who you is, but tell the hood who you are, bro.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Johnny Cruz, J Hero on Instagram. Everybody, man, Johnny News, J Hero, YouTube guy, whatever. But if you know my voice, you know I be popping out of potholes.
Shout out to that. So shout out to him coming down to the Gentleman's Talk podcast. Like season 2, like for those that know season 1, it was a little bit longer clips, audio, but we like to tell everybody's story for people that are entrepreneurs. I believe in everybody that's trying to develop a better version to make urban neighborhoods successful. So let's tap right into the first question of the day. First, before we get into that, give a little background on who you are for those that don't know you.
For those who know me, I was born and raised in Hartford. I lived in Chatham Road Projects, mostly based in the south end or southwest of Hartford. I was born and raised there. But yeah, I've been networking for a long time with people. I've been doing content for like about 6 years now. Started off on TikTok, then I progressed to Instagram and Facebook.
Shout out to that. Real good goals that he accomplished, and the whole hood know he is. He like top 5 in the state of Hartford or Connecticut with content, y'all. So you already know the vibes. All right, the first question on the Gentleman's Talk podcast will be, what is your opinion on the government using narcissistic behavior to control the culture, or you don't care?
I have not thought about that, but the government is slick when it comes to trying to deceive the people. Either they hide things or they just throw things in plain sight, but there's always a catch to something that they do.
We appreciate that feedback.
We're like an experiment to them, is how I see it.
That's a fact. We appreciate that feedback. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years through your content and what you are building?
I hope within the next 5 years, eventually work my way to being in some like local films that from people from the community. And my long goal is not just making content, but being able to find a way to help people in the community through resources that is already out here.
Yeah, I respect that, yo. He tapped in real fast on that one. Alright, big homie, what's your favorite thing to eat with a drink on the side? If you like a dessert, what would your dessert be too?
Cheesecake.
Your dessert, so that's your favorite dessert. What's your favorite meal with that?
Spaghetti.
Okay, what we drinking with it?
Coke or Sprite.
Okay, I like that. Yo, he just tapped y'all in. Y'all heard it all on the Gentleman's Talk podcast too. Is life a test in your opinion?
I feel in a way it is, because everything you go through in life is a test. You got to be overcome a lot of things you face in life, because every year is something different. Especially as you get older and you mature, you start facing new trials.
That's very, very true. I like how he just straight to the point. He ain't man a few words, but he get the job done. We about to go into the Black History facts. That's one to test his knowledge. What's your opinion on the Black Wall Street? And do you even know there was a Black Wall Street?
I've heard of it, but I really don't know a whole lot when it comes to it. I mean, I knew about Wall Street. I didn't know there was a Black Wall Street.
We respect it. What's your opinion on black inventors making coffee in certain cultures that are not like us? No disrespect, internet and people that are watching, stealing that information and patenting it.
I respect a lot of black inventors. Matter of fact, I was looking that up like 2 days ago on Google, black inventors, and there was a list of things that I had no idea. And I feel like the European man takes the black inventors' ideas and makes it their own. So it's almost like they throw them under the bus, their history gets buried, and you'll never know.
Very, very, very true.
A lot of people just think it's the Caucasian man making everything. No, a lot of black people, inventors, they have the best inventions that there is.
Well, that's the big homie. I ain't say that. That's the big homie.
Man,
He just tapped in.
I feel like anytime a black person does something, they do the best of the best, and they get so good that they always try to throw them under the bus.
Shout out that those that came before me and the big homie. What's your opinion on This is kind of religious, y'all. But we're not gonna respect. We respect all religion, but this is a religion topic, so we respect all religion, especially myself. What's your opinion on the whites that came before Christ that killed off the first Christianities, or you don't really care?
Say that question again.
What is your opinion on the whites that came before, not the whites we see now, the whites that were around when Jesus was walking the earth?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on those type of people killing off the first Christian people for nowadays that the Christians we know they feel that they can sin and still go to heaven? But we're not going to get deep into that because that's a touchy topic, and I respect all cultures and all religions.
From what I understand, that when it came to that, for them taking people's lives away so they can benefit from the religion that was created. Like, hey, we're going to take this and we're going to mind control everybody and what they do through the culture and religion that they was raised on.
Very, very true. So what that being said, is that why we have some of the behaviors we see in society, or is that why we still have a bunch of functioning addicts trying to navigate the world?